Guys, it's so nice to be back here on the stage. I've been very busy since the last time I was here, well, not here, but in Pittsburgh, but at the One Young World, which was an amazing experience. Thank you so much, David. Thank you, Kate, for having me again. Thank you all for your attention. I'm going to tell you about Elbi more in a second, but I wanted to share something with you that I was thinking yesterday at the flag ceremony, at the opening ceremony, sitting on that stage, kind of very separated from you all, having the blanket, the heaters, and all the treatment that we get, sort of the people that, maybe in your eyes that that have arrived, as we say. But of course, on stage were just the most incredible people, such accomplished people. It was really an honor for me to share the stage with them. But I was thinking about you guys. I was thinking about you and thinking, you know what? You have arrived too, and you know it. By being here at One Young World, you have left millions of people behind. And I was wondering, and actually wanted to ask you, don't we all share one thing in common, no matter sort of at which level of the Maslow pyramid you are, but the bottom, which is the majority, we all share this question: why me? I was there at that bottom. I'm sure that few of you know what it's like as well, and it's really not a fun place to be, but it gives you incredible tools. If you ever get out of there, it gives you incredible tools. You are a survivor, you're a fighter. But it also can be, when you succeed in the way I succeeded, for example, just sort of not only by chance. Of course I worked hard, but working hard for me wasn't something strange, it was normal. So when you suddenly succeed and you look back, it's like being in a car crash and thinking, how am I going to go on living? How am I going to continue? So having those tools, if you can turn them into something positive, into love that you can extend beyond your immediate family and friends, then it can be powerful. I've done this with Naked Heart Foundation. I started Naked Heart Foundation when I was 22 years old. And that feeling, the first time we built a play park, 10 years ago, the first time I saw children rushing in, like my son at the Disneyland, in the poor neighborhood where I come from, back in Russia, in Nizhny Novgorod, that was incredible. That was so powerful. That feeling, that's it. Once I got it, I just needed more. I knew that nothing would ever stop me, and I was going to fight. I was going to continue to fight, but for something else. So I just wanted to share that with you. And, now you all have this ability to give back. You all already are giving back, and that is incredible, and we have that in common. We have one young world that brings us all together, but we are all individually also making a difference, and we are much more powerful together. And that's what Elbi stands for, actually. Elbi, little big, little actions, big difference. But Elbi also stands for a love button. You saw what Love Button does. It's a micro donation, and it's one of the great pillars behind Elbi. Love Button is not just a simple donation, it's a reward for someone who may not have $1, but who is fundraising for the charity, just by doing something creative, by posting a picture. So you saw a little bit how it does, and how Elbi stands for Love Button, because Love Button was at the core of my idea to build Elbi. Why, as often it happens, the idea of action doesn't come from a place of comfort, it comes from a place of frustration. So that's how I was, having a big Instagram followership, I started social media, in fact, to enhance my work with Naked Heart Foundation, to be more connected with people that we help. But then a picture I would post of a play park opening of one of the families raising children with special needs that we're helping back in Russia would get a fraction of the likes that would get of me, you know, I don't know, looking beautiful, very glamorous, doing another ad campaign or something like this. And that frustration, finally, you know, I shared it with my now co-founder of Elbi, Timon Afinsky, who is also social media expert and was helping me and Naked Heart Foundation to take us to the next level with social media. And I said, you know what, I hate those likes. And he told me, listen, you cannot take your likes for granted. 5 billion times a day, like button is pressed just on Facebook. This is not a small number. And that's when the light bulb went for me. 5 billion times? What if we could turn just 1% of this action into something truly meaningful? 1%. This is possible. It's got to be possible. And so that's how Love Button was born. So Elbi, what you see today on Elbi is you see free campaigns they are stories that are powered by our charity partners. And they're stories of one community, one school, one individual. So for example, you know, if a little girl is in a hospital and she's very ill, she's going to spend a month in that hospital, and she loves giraffes. We invite the community to draw the giraffes for that little girl. And then as she receives these hundreds of drawings, we had it, you know, and it's really powerful. The charity snaps the photo and sends it back to you, and you're kind of looking for your giraffes. Where is my giraffe? And the little girl is sitting there smiling, and you realize that, you know, for 1 month she has plenty of drawings to color in, plenty of giraffes, and she's really happy. But, you know, if one of you is incredibly creative, you happen to be amazing at drawing giraffes, then I'm going to love it. So with Elbi, if you have nothing, you can become a fundraiser. If you have $1, you're already a philanthropist, and that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to democratize philanthropy, because right now, the way the corporate funds, or corporate social responsibility funds are directed, or very wealthy individuals, those are the people who decide where this money should go. But they're also looking for recognition from us. How can we bring those audiences together? And that's what Elbi is looking to do. Another very important pillar, as I said to you, Elbi Loop. So every charity that is partnering with us, they have to give the feedback of, they have to send you the picture back. They have to explain to you what impact you created. And if they don't, they're banned for 6 months from our app. Very simple, very good rule. It works. And then we have Elbi Score, so that's kind of a gamified element of Elbi. And as you grow your score, it's which you do through posting, of course, sharing your creation, fundraising, money you raise and money you give, all adds into your Elbi Score. And we hope that in the future, you will be as proud of your Elbi Score as you are of your social followership. And then your Elbi Score magically turns into love coins that you can then spend in the love shop. And the love shop, it's the only place where you can shop with love, because you have been incredibly good, you have been incredibly active, and there are plenty of brands. You can, by the way, download the app today. Now, I please ask you, I beg you, we need you to download the app. But you will also, by being active on Elbi, you will be getting the most incredible brands like Berluti, like Laura Piana, like beautiful jewelry from David Yeoman. We have plenty of brands who are looking to partner with us that we're just onboarding right now. But we need you guys to do a lot of action, a lot of good. And today, actually, finally, I know my time just ran out, 1 minute of your time, because today we actually have a campaign on Elbi for One Young World. And I was thinking, you know, also that so many of you today, in Russia we say, we don't have 100 rubles, but we have 100 friends. And today, you know, most of you have came here because, you know, a corporation kindly paid for you to be here, one of the businesses that you represent, countries that you represent. But today, we all can contribute to someone coming to One Young World next year where is it going to be? To Bogota. And we can do it all together. So if you download the app, and I don't know if I'm connected here on the app, but basically, you know, Elbi, where is it? Goodness me. Oh, yes, thank you. So Elbi, that's the app. And then you see there, One Young World, inspire young leaders. So what we're asking you to do is actually not to donate. You know, there is love button, it's not really a donate button. But we're asking you to write how you would like to change the world, what you are here for, what you're going to, each and every one of you has a voice on Elbi. So you don't, it's your own stage. So you can all do that. And if I love something in particular, so let's have a look at this one from Dila. I wish peace for the entire world, for every country, and that innocent people can live freely and peacefully without any fear. I definitely love this. I definitely want to support Dila. And so I press the love button. Ta-da-da. And here we go. One Young World just got $1 from me, and I hope that you will all do the same. And you know, the most important that I've learned from being able to give back is sort of the greater things, how it makes you feel inside. And the more you give, the more you do, the more you want to do even more and more and more. And so this is Elbi. We can help you with that. Thank you.